What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to another episode of What We Ride Weekly, where I share your motorcycles and your stories. We're pretty much just going to get right into it today because we've got quite a few submissions after skipping last week and getting things built up a little bit. But if you are interested in submitting your motorcycle and story to be featured on the show, the instructions are down in the description, but basically just post on your Instagram and use the hashtag What We Ride Weekly. Put it right here. And that's how I'm going to find you. That's how I'll get you featured on the What We Ride Instagram page, and we'll get you lined up to be in the show. We're going to start with Mike from over on the Discord. He says, "Hi everyone, I'm Mike from Still Below Zero, Brainerd, Minnesota. Since like Andrew, I'm still waiting for warmer weather to finally be here for good, I thought I'd include pics of my current bike as well as my previous bike. I love getting out riding and letting my mind forget about everything except me, the bike, and the open highway. Wife and I ride most of the time. We are part of a riding group up here, and we ride together every Wednesday night in the summer and have overnight trips as a group as well. I currently ride a 2011 HD Road Glide Ultra CVO with around 40,000 miles. The paint on this thing is amazing. It's Rio Red and Black Ember with Cortez graphics. I think it's the best color offered that year by far. Mods and add-ons include Force Flow cylinder head cooler, rear suspension upgrade, Vance and Hines power duals, 4-inch Reinhardts, smoky windshield, smoked windshield, I can't read, Kiriakin adjustable passenger pegs. I had those on my bike for Gavin and they were great. Got my kid on the bike years earlier than he would have been able to if I waited for him to get long enough to actually reach the stock foot pedals. Footboards, so great investment. Kiriakin adjustable passenger pegs are legit. Daymaker headlights, cams, lifters, and push rods upgrade. I'm hoping that I can add bars, upgraded stereo, and thanks to Andrew, Dakota digital gauges. Sorry or not sorry, you're welcome. My favorite thing about the bike is the color and the ability to put on a ton of miles and comfort. Least favorite thing about the bike is the need for a second compensator. Wish they could get that whole thing figured out. My prior bike was a Harley Davidson Road King Firefighter Anniversary Edition. The bike had about 40,000 miles when I got rid of it. The bike was an eye catcher. The color was scarlet red and gold pinstripes. Mods and add-ons included literally everything except the tins. My favorite mod on the bike was the addition of the blade wheels and chrome front lowers. The bike was great when I was single. It was bright, loud, and full of chrome. The only bad thing about the bike was that I traded it in on the CVO when I should have kept it. I kicked myself for that decision. Keep up the great work and content, Andrew. Hopefully we'll have a chance to meet up sometime." You bet, Mike. Thank you so much for your submission. These bikes are both very, very nice looking. I can definitely see why you love the Road King and regret getting rid of that thing. That it just pops, the red against the chrome. That is a really, really nice looking bike. But I don't have anything bad to say about the Road Glide because, as you know, I'm a bit of a Road Glide fan. So I absolutely love my Road Glide, and I'm sure you're enjoying the heck out of yours. Mike did submit over on the Discord, so you're able to do that as well. You can go there and look for What We Ride Weekly and post your pictures and your information under that channel. Next one, we're going to look at... This is from my buddy Herb up in Canada. He's going by 2016 FLHXS on Instagram. I think he wrote a couple different things for me, so I'm going to go over this one first. He says, "This is my 2016 FLHXS in vivid black, 36,000 kilometers on here so far. Older pictures, so may not be everything in the pictures. Screaming Eagle air intake, external breather, Fuel Moto jackpot headers, Clockworks 5-inch flare windscreen, relocated oil filter, power vision tuner, Senna freewire. Great bike for me for long distance riding. Like to upgrade the rear suspension next. Hoping to ride to California." Him and his brother Ed, who's also going to be featured in this episode, have been talking about this California trip for a little bit. So hopefully they're able to do that this year. That would be awesome. I'm pretty sure he sent me something else, so let me just see if I can find that real quick. Well, here he says that he liked bikes as a kid. Dad took probably 8-year-old me and Ed to see Easy Rider. Yeah, buddy. I like long distance riding, but I'm on an island, so weekend rides with buddies and the occasional long rides with my brother. Sturgis and Deals Gap, California is next. I'll take the Street Glide too. Use it if you need it. Give me an hour to write a comment with answers to your questions. Man, I know that he sent me something else somewhere. I can't find it. All right, moving on from Herb. Next up, we have our first submission from a female. This is my dear friend Soph, who is married to one of my best buddies, John. And John was featured in the first episode of What We Ride Weekly. Dad and Mad. So this is really cool. Thanks, Mama Soph. Let's get into it. She says, it's a Honda Rebel 2018. Favorite mod, Vance & Hines exhaust. Next, or dream mod, a glitter tank. Bike license was on my bucket list and had the opportunity to do it. Was going to wait till Maddie was older, but life is too short. Started off on a Honda Shadow 125, and once I passed the test, I got my Honda Rebel 500. Perfect petite bike for short riders, and perfect to gain confidence on. Need to ride more this year, has not been able to ride much after COVID, but already got some rides planned for spring 2022. Watch this space. Very, very cool. And she submitted 4 pictures. You'll see here on this one, it's Mama Soph and Mad from Dad and Mad is an absolute sweetheart. So really great people. I'm grateful to have them in my life. They're just really, really awesome people. I love them. Thanks, Mama Soph, very much for your submission. Very cool to have you on the show. I appreciate it. This submission comes from EDJ1001 over on Instagram. And this is my buddy Ed. Ed and Herb are brothers. They live in Canada. They were here actually several years ago on their way to Sturgis. So I got to meet them, and we had a good time. This is my 1996 FXD Super Glide. Been with me since 1999 and my longest relationship. Andrew got to see it back a few years ago when we rode to Sturgis from Newfoundland. Bike has a Screamin' Eagle air intake, external breather, and some carb resetting. Apart from that, it's mostly stock. I enjoy long distance riding. The FXD has seen Deals Gap in Sturgis. It's in retirement now and replaced on the longer rides with the Street Glide, but I still enjoy this one more. And it is cool to see an old FXD, an old Super Glide. Very cool bike. I love the color on that. That looks really, really nice. And it is cool that you kept it stock as well. In 1996, that's almost completely stock. That's really, really cool. I mean, it's always fun to like do your upgrades and have fun and make it your own, but it makes it more difficult to find just bone stock bikes as well. And obviously you're not interested in getting rid of yours or anything, but if you ever wanted to, that might be kind of a selling point, right? Next up, we have my good buddy Jack, Harley Day Rider on YouTube and Instagram. And he says, what we ride. I hope this makes it to you. Bike year and model. It's a 2018 Road Glide Ultra. Favorite thing about your bike? I love the stability of the Road Glide. I also enjoy the easy riding and comfort on long touring trips. Favorite mod? I would say it has to be the 12-inch dragster handlebars. Next, or dream mod, front suspension. I also want to have stage 3 completed on the bike, maybe over the winter. How, why, where you ride? He says, I ride very aggressively. I enjoy hitting the twisties as much as I can. Where? I will ride anywhere and just about any time. I love short rides in the country and long touring rides where I'm laying down the miles. And Jack just put Legend suspension on the rear. He didn't even brag about it to make me jealous, which is very, very kind of you. But the fact is, I know that you put Legend suspension on, so I'm still very envious. I'm surprised I'm not turning green right now. It's true, Jack. But it's a Road Glide. It's beautiful. I love it. Now, you and Bronco Ride have both submitted, so you need to talk to your buddy Bodine. Bob, I know you're out there, Bob. If you're watching, we need your submission. It would have been cool to have you all in the same episode. That's all I'm saying, you know? Oh, we done. That was the last one for the night. What do we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motorcycles on this episode of What We Ride Weekly. Very cool. This one's kind of personal to me because I know everybody except for Mike, but I will meet Mike. Mike and I are going to ride. Put it on your calendar. It's gonna happen. Got it, Mike? All right, so like I said, details are in the description of this video if you're interested in entering your bike to be featured on the show. My favorite way is if you post on your Instagram, use hashtag #WhatWeRideWeekly. Tell me about your bike. Tell me about you. Why do you ride? Where do you ride? What's the favorite thing about your bike? Tell me a story. Give me a good one. Make sure it's true. Believable, because that's just better. I'll get you on the what_we_ride Instagram page, and I'll get you on the show. The only way you won't be featured on the show is if you don't tell me anything about your bike, because I can't just share a picture. I need to say something. Like, I need to have something to talk about, right? Or it would just be a silent video and nobody would care. Follow What We Ride over on Instagram. While you're there, check out Touring Midwest and give that a follow as well. I thank you very, very much for being here and checking out this YouTube video. Please hit that subscribe button if you like what you see around here. Give this video a like to support everyone who showed off their bike. Also, let me know your favorite bike that was featured tonight down in the comments. And I still got to give away prizes. I promised that a long time ago. We're going to do it. How am I going to make this random though? First episode was 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Next episode is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 today. I'm gonna give away a prize. Now, like I said, we're not giving away motorcycles around here. I'm gonna give, this is episode 6, I think. I need to go back through and figure out how I'm gonna do a giveaway, but I'm gonna do a small giveaway for everyone who's entered or submitted their bikes up to this point. So we're gonna have to do that in the next episode probably, because I'm not prepared. I gotta come up with a generator of some sort, a random number generator or something. But we'll give away 6. We'll give away 6 Touring Midwest prize packs. All right, 1 for each episode. So there you go. Look for that in the next episode of What We Ride. Other than that, y'all stay safe out there. Thank you so very much for checking in, and be sure to submit your bike to be featured in an upcoming episode. It'd be awesome. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's Monday right now, and I need to get this edited and ready to go by Wednesday, so pray for me. Hopefully you're seeing this on Wednesday, or even if you're watching it after Wednesday, like, hopefully I had it ready to go by Wednesday, okay? Okay, cool. Have a good night. Oh, stay safe out there as always. Die with memories, not regrets. And I will catch you next time. Peace.